conquest, pillage, and slavery. Always remember, one with courage is a majority. I said courage. Courage. Courage is the standing army of the soul, which keeps it from conquest, pillage, and slavery. See, in courage, you must have courage to keep from being conquered. This keeps you from conquest, from pillage, and from slavery. Always remember, one with courage is a majority. See, all you need is one, and that one is you. You need you fighting for you and all the forces inside of you fighting for you, not against you. Lack of courage, you will be overcome. Remember, once you stop fighting for what you want, guess what? Once you don't have the courage to fight anymore, you have the will to lose then. Because as long as you're willing to win, you're willing to fight. You're willing to muster up the courage to keep going. You have the willpower, the enthusiasm, the motivation, and the inspiration to keep moving forward. This is the type of courage you need. Courage is the standing army of the soul. This is it. This is the whole thing. Not afraid. What would you do if you had no fear? It's not a question. That's a statement. Think about it. What would you do if you had no fear? And begin winning and living from there. That's right. Not scared of nothing. We're talking about predatory thinking. That's where courage comes from. Predatory thinking. I'm not scared of anything. I fear nothing. At best, everything fears me. You understand what I'm saying? This is real courage. See, if one with courage is a majority. You don't see packs of predators hunting together usually. If they do, they're in order, and it's an organized approach. Then you have some that hunt by themselves, all alone. See, any one of the pack is courage enough. Any one by itself is courage enough. That's the majority, right there. All of me is into this. All of me is in it to win it. We unafraid and moving forward. We're not planning on faltering nowhere. We're only planning on winning. We can only see our end results, and we keep our eyes fixed on that. We keep our mind's eye fixed on that. That's all we see constantly and all the time. We have the courage to stand up against whatever comes our way. Courage is the standing army of the soul, which keeps it from conquest, pillage, and slavery. One with courage is a majority. See, that's real important because you might be the only one in your crowd that's got the courage to succeed. Others had the courage to talk about it. Remember, a lot of people talk about a world of faith all the time, but they live in a world of fear. And they're not coming out of that. They're not planning on coming out of that. Because you're going to have to make plans to come out of that. You made plans to go into that whether you knew it or not. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail, right? So did you have the persistence to succeed? Consistency. It takes persistence and consistency to succeed. And there's another real important word, commitment. See, this is part of the standing army of the soul. The courage. This is part of your character. This is what it's made up of. Is it made up of conquest, pillage, and slavery? Or is it made up of courage, winning, and being a champion? Being on top all the time and steady headed for new heights. See, the people down below think you got there a long time ago and you steady climbing. They can't even see you no more. They can't even feel your dust or the residue. They so far behind. Talking to them now is like talking to somebody that doesn't even know the language. In order to talk to these people now, you'd have to educate them first. You couldn't even train them. You'd have to educate them first. See, losers have to learn the language of success before they can even talk to you. See, if they're serious, they'll learn the language of success so that they can communicate. If not, they can only communicate with other losers. They just spinning their wheels. That's like exercising for 2 days and then taking 2 weeks off. And this is your pattern. Went hard for 2 days. went harder for 2 weeks off. See? 2 weeks in the wrong direction, 2 days in the right direction. It's going to be a little while before you get there, isn't it? Just do the thing, and you should have the power. Failure begins wherever it ends. If you don't stop, you don't have to worry about it being overcome by it. Have the courage to continue. Have the courage to go forward. Have the courage to save your soul, to keep it from conquest, pillage, or slavery. Do the right thing. Do it all the time. You know what you need to do. You need to do what you have planned to do. You do have plans and goals and aspirations and desires and beliefs and faith in what you try to do, don't you? Make it self-evident. Do it all the time. Have the self-discipline to do for you. Do every day, every day, every day. Do it for you. Others will benefit by you being you, but be the best you can be, because others will be affected by the worst you. So make it good for everybody. Help somebody and help yourself. Help yourself and help somebody. Stop fighting. Start encouraging yourself. Embrace yourself. You're a whole lot better than you think you are. Do what you need to do. One with courage is a majority. Have the courage to win. Have the courage to succeed. Have the courage to be committed to you. Be the majority for you.